humans. I'm your herald of the god. Look at it. Yeah. Look at it. Now look at me. And welcome back to the lturegodz channel with your boy Mike. Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn. So, Harley Quinn, the Harley Quinn Fartacular, silent but deadly, is the perfect series to debut a line of scratch and sniff covers. I'm reading this to you. This is real. This is real. Screen Rant reports Harley Quinn locks down new DC series, but its disgusting premise has the internet incensed. All these damn fart puns, even in the title of the fucking articles reporting the shit, is crazy. So Harley Quinn, DC has announced that there is a Harley Quinn comic that's coming out next year that is basically a fart fetish comic. Now, I have not followed I don't follow any comic books that are fetishes, anything outside the realm of like actual comic books, real comic books. I haven't really looked into it, and I haven't really been into comics that much. I read a lot more graphic novels than anything else. But apparently Harley Quinn has a special comic coming out next year. I'm not going to read the synopsis to you because it's already online and you can read it all there. But basically, it's a comic book that is about her farting. Every page is going to be her farting. About her farting, the way it smells, all this crazy shit. It's a fart fetish. So what I've heard is it's a fart fetish comic. I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm talking like sexual fetish type thing. Like people like read this shit and get horny off this. Now, I knew that there were like, there are those fake, well, not fake, maybe fake, porn cartoons that they make out of Harley Quinn and Wonder Woman and Lois Griffin. You've seen them. My nigga, you've seen them. I didn't know there were comic books like this. And apparently this has been going on for a long time. You humans, man, you humans. Harley Quinn first appeared in Batman the Animated Series in 1992. She wasn't even in a comic. Her first appearance was on screen. Do you know how I know? I was there. Yes, your herald was a young herald, soon to be the chosen one. And I remember watching Harley Quinn on screen and thinking to myself, damn, I like her. And I know millions of young boys feel the same way, because even now, all the niggas I know that are grown, if you ask them if you have a threesome with two baddies from Gotham, I guarantee you their first choice might be Catwoman, but their second choice is going to be Harley Quinn. Okay. Harley Quinn has been in the comics since then. She has made an appearance in a couple movies. You guys already know. You know what I'm saying? Margot Robbie, who I think I think she nailed Harley Quinn. Now she could, threw her a couple of extra steak sandwiches, man. She wasn't thick like, you know what I'm saying? But I liked her character and her personality. I loved it. Of course, they let that go because that was Jared Leto's Joker's Harley Quinn. So since everyone didn't like that Joker, we got rid of that Harley Quinn, apparently. I think they should have kept it. Moving on. We're not going to harp on the past. Here's what I think is happening with the comics. I think comic books is no secret that they have been in a decline for years. They've done everything they can to try to get the comic book industry surging again, and they haven't been that successful. There's a comic book shop not too far from where I used to live that I used to go to all the time, and one of the main reasons why I went to, not only to, fulfill the child inside of me, but also to show my support. You know what I'm saying? I want to see comic shops to staying in business. If I had, way more money, I definitely would invest into that comic book shop and help them, But obviously there's digital comics, and graphic novels and manga have really been the saving grace, I think, when it comes to comics in the last several years. Manga, whatever you want to say. Mangas, I have a few. Well, I had a few. When I was a kid, what comic books were to me as a kid is what manga is to the kids now. You know what I'm saying? They don't really fuck with comic books like that. Now, I have a couple graphic novels for sure. The Absolute Superman and Batman. Shouts out to my girl Ty, by the way. She got me a couple books, and I love them. And, those are my favorite ones: Absolute Superman and Batman, The Return of Superman. The graphic novels is something I always took to anyway, because ever since the death of Superman, I felt like I liked the comics better in that version versus the little thin comics that are just like, I think like 32 pages and then it's over. I feel like they're trying to do anything they can to help lift the comic book industry. And I feel like this is kind of a last ditch effort. And it's kind of like, hey, listen, let's just throw something at the wall and see what sticks at this point, because we ain't got shit to lose. It feels like a Hail Mary, we ain't got shit to lose type of comic. Now, again, I've heard that there's other Harley Quinn fetish comics or fart fetish comics out there and shit like that. I don't know nothing about that. But to take a beloved DC character and do that, obviously, if anybody would do it, she would be the one to do it with. But Harley Quinn has had so many interesting adventures and different versions of herself that they've had out there that I feel like I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm not into that type of shit anyway. And so this is not like kink shaming anybody that's out there, because I bet you it's going to sell out. I promise you it will. It's even got like a scratch and sniff sticker inside or some shit like that. I don't know. But I know that there's a lot of horny little boys, some weirdos out there that are going to buy this shit. And there's some collectors out there that'll buy it, you know what I'm saying, just so they can say they got it in their collection. And I fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? There's like, I'm a sneakerhead. So there's shoes out there that I would cop, not knowing that I probably wouldn't rock them all the time, but knowing that they're rare and that just to have them say I got them in my collection, I would cop them. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with the whole collector's idea of it. And all I got to say, honestly, is I just want my Harley back. That's it, man. I just want my Harley Quinn back, right? Man, I mean, it's like we live in this era now that's more about clicks and views and shock. You know what I'm saying? Whatever is a culture shock is the thing that's going to sell. And it's kind of always been that way. Even if it's negative, they don't care. As long as it moves units, they don't give a fuck. And I think that's the idea here. But there are so many other interesting things you could have done with Harley Quinn. I don't know if this will taint her character at all. I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? But, if they make another Arkham game, I don't want the farting Harley Quinn in it. Which, speaking of which, she's one of my favorite versions of Harley. The Arkham Knight Harley, that's playable. Oh my God, like, dude, because he's one of the like bonus playable characters. I think it's Batgirl. There's like 2 versions of Robin. There's Nightwing, of course, and Harley Quinn is one of the playable characters. And man, she is fire. You know what I'm saying? Everything from her mannerisms, the way she fights, the weapons she uses, her voice, everything is like perfect. If they could take that Harley Quinn and put it in a movie, bro, she'd be out of here. But again, I understand comics got to sell units. I don't like it. I think it's kind of corny. I think it's stupid, but that's just my personal opinion on it. And I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens when it releases. I definitely will keep y'all up to date about this weird shit. But I don't fuck with none of that shit. I think there's so many other things you could have done with Harley Quinn. And maybe they tried things and this didn't work out. And they're like, you know what? Let's just get fucking crazy. Let's just go fucking buck wild and do some wild shit with Harley Quinn. And that's basically what they're going to try to sell some units. Hey, get your bread if it sells. I don't know. That's my take on that, man. Let me know what y'all think. I'll see you on the next video. You better pull up on me. Don't do it for me. Do it for the God.